What's going on? How's everybody's day been going thus far? I hope all is well. Um, I hope y'all day been going accordingly. Um, I hope whether you at home, uh, at your workplace, or out shopping, whatever the case may be, um, please strive to learn from your environment, the people you're around, and be more observant. Just watch what's going on around you. You'll gain more clarity from that. Um, I do thank my God Jehovah for allowing me to see another day. Hey man, it's all smiles with me. I'm at peace, still in motion. I don't just do this for myself. I do this for Him first, my God, and I do it for y'all. You know, I'm glad I'm doing this. This is my purpose that He set out for me, and He set me apart to do this. So I have no problem with doing it. I enjoy doing it, and I hope that my God, while He's speaking through me, which is not my words, which is His words, hope His words pierce your heart, your very soul, your ears, your mind, and not just a wake up call, but hoping that you can take it into consideration and really gain some clarity from it, which only comes from Him. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the talk of the day is validation. Validation. We all want to be seen, accepted, acknowledged. Some just seeking attention, whether it's good or bad. I'm not saying always like that, but majority of us seek attention, whether it's good or bad. I was younger, I found myself, when I was a young child, I found myself trying to fit in, be cool, but I was sincere, and I know I was, trying to, seek out friends, but, I was seeking something outside of myself, something that wasn't me. And I just knew then at that age, like, that don't seem right when I'm doing, like, what I'm trying to fit in for when, you don't have to try to act like someone else or imitate something else that you're not, just to try to get accepted by someone or a group of people. Nah. You're better than that. You're more than that. And as time went on, as I got older, I just sit to myself like, what I'm doing, but still would go out and try to be cool and, cordial. And it's just something just didn't feel right, because when you're seeking the validation or you're giving it to a specific person or people, that's what they crave, that's what they want. And all the wrong reasons. And I'm going to tell you why, I'm going to break it down. So now I'm like, well, damn, I ain't getting no phone call, I ain't getting no text, I ain't getting nothing, but I'm still reaching out. Oh, it's not a two-way street here, something ain't right. And it took a long time for that. That used to bother me, like, but damn, nobody don't see me, nobody don't value me, but I'm valuing you. I see your worth, you don't see mine? Like, nah. So God had to sit me down. Like, no, Antoine, I set you apart for a reason. I set you apart for a reason. It took me a long time to realize this. I set you apart for a reason, to stand out. Not to be amongst the crowd. Not to seek validation or seek your worth outside yourself, your values of who you are as an individual. That's something that he or she must learn for yourself. And sometimes, I don't do it no more, but sometimes, like I say, when I'm speaking to y'all, I'm speaking to myself. I no longer do this, but sometimes, we all tend to, seek validation, seek that acceptance, and when it don't come, Now you bent all out of shape. Now you wondering, oh, something I did? Why he or she don't like me? Why they not calling me? I'm always checking on them. Why they don't never reach out to me? Nah, you see why. You don't need that. You don't need no outside validation. Validate yourself. Allow God to validate you. Allow the angels of heaven to validate you. It's not wrong being recognized for who you are as a person. You know, it's not wrong with that. Not wrong being recognized. But if you're not recognized for your work, for your craft, don't let that stop you. You keep pushing. Because eventually you'll be recognized. God will allow you to be recognized in front of the eyes of the people. He'll elevate you in so many ways that you thought never exist, thought never could happen. All things are possible with God. All things are possible. And I'm a living testimony to that. So I no longer seek outside validation. I've been stopped that. You know, for the ones who do, like I said, I'm not here to judge you, talk down on you, because you still have some learning to grow, he or she. You still haven't come to your full self yet, or who you are. But I have. I'm complete. I'm whole. God validates me. The angels validate me. I validate myself. And I say that humbly, because I know who I am now as an individual from the inside out. I don't no longer seek something outside of myself to make me feel whole, complete, or feel worthy, anything like that. Nah. Nothing outside myself can validate me. Nothing outside myself. But me. And God lives within me, which is His Holy Spirit. So I no longer do that. You know, I know me now. I value me. I value my worth. I know my value. So you don't have to value me or anything. You don't have to accept me. You never have to acknowledge me, anything, you know, because I don't care. And I say that in a firm manner, you know. That's the attitude I have now. Not in a disrespectful way, but I'm being real with you. I'm being real with you. You know, so a lot of people are not going to like you. Everybody's not going to like you for who you are. If anything, people going to hate you. People going to talk about you, you know, try to tear you down. So don't seek outside validation. Seek it within yourself. Like I said, it's not being wrong with being acknowledged for your who you are, your craft, for things that you do, or you appeal in the community. You appeal inside your community that you live in, you know, and people speak highly of you. It's not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. You know what I mean? If you're really living how you supposed to live and should want to live in a righteous manner, because we all make mistakes. We're all sinners. So, you know, I don't point fingers no more. I don't do that. I only point fingers at me. And I accept accountability for all things that I do. You know, so, like I said, just work on self, people, him or she. And it takes time. You know, but you got to know yourself. Know who you are. Go within. Ask God to help you. Don't give your identity to someone else. Do not give you your identity to someone else. Know you. So if you don't get a text all day, you don't get a call, whether it's coworker, friend, family, wife, husband, whatever the case may be, it's going to be all right. You're not going to die. The world's not coming to an end. Just work on you. Ask God, help me. Help me, God, to know me. To learn how to love me. To get to know me from the inside out. You know, any wicked way or any harmful thing, anything. Take that out of you. Tell God, take that out of you. Because I do it. Take it out of me. Dig anything that's not good. And put all the good in. And allow that good to overcome that bad. So you're doing this from within. You're becoming whole now. Because we all are precious in God's eyes. If you believe that or not. But it's up to you to search for that. And put the work in. This didn't come easy for me. I never thought I'd be doing this. Before I came home from you know, after being incarcerated, I said, you know, God, you know, I want to give a talk to, you know, go to the high school, the high school at Bladwood Hill, the high, you know, give a talk to the youth, you know, that's out there, you know, getting in trouble, being knuckleheads, and give my testimony. And I want to do that, go to different, you know, schools and colleges. I never thought I'd be doing, to this extent. And at first I had the fear of it. Because validation, how will people see me? How will people feel about me? what they would say and all that. Nah. So God, I had to get on my knees and pray to God. Because I was running from this. I didn't want to do this. God said, nah. I was like Jonah, running from that assignment. But God had to sit him down in the belly of the whale for them 3 days till he came to realization, came back to his senses, which he did with me. So now I don't care. You know what I mean? I do this for him and I do this for y'all. So that's what it is. But you got to learn yourself, get to know yourself, because nobody don't truly know you like you know yourself. They would say, oh, I know Antoine. You don't know me. You are familiar with me. You know of me. You know the past me. But get to know me now. Get to know the new me, the new version of me. Bump the past version of me. You know what I mean? That's behind me. Get to know the new me, the new version of me. So this is who I'm about. This is who I am now. So just be real with yourself. When you be real with yourself, and you complete and whole, and you know your worth, you know your value, and you don't go outside seeking that from nowhere else, nothing else somebody can tell you. Nothing else they can say or do to you that make you feel any type of way. Y'all take care. Hold your head. Stay in that prayer closet. Pray. Study. Try to learn each and everything spiritual. Don't take this from a physical sense. I'm talking to you spiritual. Take it from a spiritual sense. Because when that validation don't come that day, or don't come for days or weeks or months or years at a time, then you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to go back to this talk and say, you know what? Antoine did give something about validation. Now I see what he was talking about. But we have to bump our heads a couple times before we get together. But it's all good. It's going to work out for the best. Keep pushing, keep believing. And, don't never give up on yourself. All your dreams. You got to keep reaching. Go hard. Don't never give up, I'm telling you. It takes time, but things are coming to place. Things are happening. Some doors open up. I'm telling you, God will open up doors for you that you would never imagine. I don't want for nothing. I ain't bragging. I'm blessed. I don't want for nothing. Nothing. But y'all take care. Hopefully these words was encouraging to you and can help you and you can help someone else in the process. I love all y'all. Have a blessed rest of the day and be easy.